Live in a small, old village in Punjab. This story takes place in 2008 when I was about 48. My parents had passed away, and I lived alone in a small house. I ran a small grocery shop, which was quite important in the village. People bought everything they needed from there: groceries, tea, sugar, spices, and some medicines. I often kept the shop open late into the night, as it was the only one open that late, and it not only helped pass the time, but kept business running. One cold winter night, around midnight, I decided to close up as there had been hardly any customers. Just as I reached out to close the shop, an old man entered. His walk was weary and sluggish as he made his way to my counter. I asked with a smile, "What do you need, Baba Ji?" He stared at me silently for a moment before saying, "I need medicine for a fever, son," in a soft voice. His face was enigmatic, like years of pain resided in his eyes. I nodded and handed him the medicine. He took it silently and left, but an inexplicable unease settled in my heart as he stepped outside. There was something in his face, in the gleam of his eyes, that unsettled me, a feeling that he was hiding something. I quickly closed the shop and decided to follow him. Outside, darkness and biting cold enveloped everything. The rustling wind and whispering leaves created an eerie atmosphere. I watched as the man followed an abandoned path leading to a cluster of old trees behind the village. I hastened my pace. After a while, he stopped by a dilapidated hut among the trees, its age plainly visible. The dry trees around added to the mystery. He entered the hut. My heart pounded. I approached the door to listen, but heard nothing. Gathering courage, I peeked inside. What I saw shocked me. In a dim corner, a lamp flickered, revealing the old man sitting by a wooden chest, looking at it as if it held a secret. But the most terrifying thing happened as I stepped inside. The man turned and smiled at me, a smile that held both fear and terror. In an eerie voice, he said, "You shouldn't have come here." I was speechless, paralyzed with fear. His eyes glowed like embers in the dimming light. The hut darkened, and it felt like being trapped in a nightmare beyond reality. He rose slowly, and as he approached, my feet moved backward. His cold hand touched my shoulder, sending shivers through me. He whispered, "This hut and this chest hold the secrets of the night. If you want to know, be prepared." What followed was the most terrifying experience of my life.